Hi, welcome to Made to Heal with Angela Brown. Today is Foot Zone Friday, and I know my sound is terrible, and I apologize. I have just revamped my office and turned it into an office slash foot zone room, and I need to get a rug in here, so I am so sorry about the echo. I wanted to talk about foot zones and the importance of getting them, but I wanted to focus on strengthening the immune system. So one of the things foot zones can do is strengthen your immune system. If you have never had a foot zone therapy session done, I am encouraging you to find a local foot zone practitioner. They either go by foot zone therapist or foot zone practitioner. Either way, it's the same. And find someone in your area because it is a natural, holistic way of getting our bodies in alignment and feeling good and better. So it just matters if you have a regular foot zone or not. I remember back in years past, I would get a foot zone every few months, or I would let 3 years go and then get one, or a year and a half go by and then get one. And it doesn't work that way. You're not going to see the benefits. The only way you will see benefits of foot zoning is getting a regular session done every 3 to 6 weeks. Now, if you're in major crisis mode, you might need one once a week or every other week, but every 3 to 6 weeks for the average healthy person is the process of getting a regular foot zone. So, Foot Zone Friday, I wanted to focus on the immune system because we all get sick. I am in an area where a bunch of fires are going on right now, and it is wreaking havoc on my lungs. And the smoke has been so thick in the air. I went to a local coffee store, and one of the ladies was like, what do you think of all the smoke? It's like, it's really unnerving. And I was just like, oh my gosh, you hit the head on the nail on the head because it is unnerving. That's exactly, you put into words of exactly how I've been feeling the last 2 days. I have felt really unnerved. Well, lucky for me, my husband is a foot zoner, and so I am going to ask him for a foot zone tonight because foot zone sessions are incredible. What is a foot zone session? Well, it's where you bare your feet and you let somebody, it's not a massage. We don't do massage. I don't have my massage license. It is a modality to where if you're familiar with reflexology, foot zoning is advanced reflexology. So on the bottoms and the tops of your feet, you have somewhere on your foot that correlates to everything out and within your body. So on the bottoms of your feet, I could show you where your lungs are located, or your heart, or your digestive system, your stomach, your gallbladder, your liver, your kidneys, your adrenals, and your reproductive organs. It is amazing. This is all on your feet. And 9 out of 10 people have a sluggish lymphatic system. And I can tell just by looking at a person's foot, if we're out in public, which I'm a foot zoner, but I don't look at people's feet when I'm in public. I am far too busy to do my own thing, like grocery shopping or enjoy time with my loved ones. So I'm really not looking at people's feet when I'm out and about. But when I have a client come sit in my chair to get a foot zone session done, I can tell immediately just by looking whether their lymphatic system is sluggish or not. And you can tell too. If you look down and you see your ankles are swollen, that is a sluggish lymphatic system. Your lymphatic system is blocked. And it's due to diet choice, maybe food choices, or not drinking enough water, or not getting enough exercises. Those are the huge top 3 things that we can do to strengthen our lymphatic system. So that's what I'm here to help, is to tell people on Fridays what foot zoning is all about and what it can do. And it can really support the lymphatic, we're not talking about lymphatic system, but it can really support the immune system. So if you have a weakened immune system, getting regular foot zoning will help tremendously. And if you just don't want to get sick, but if you get regular foot zones, it will help strengthen your immune system so you're not going to get sick as often. I promise it works. It's been working for my household and it can work for yours too. So find a local foot zone practitioner that can help you in this area. It is amazing. And so I wanted to tell you, like, okay, so I'm in an area where there's a bunch of smoke and it's affecting my lungs. I can go in, so not only, so in our I'm sorry, I'm working in circles. This is why I need a foot zone to just bring me balance because I feel so scattered all over. But um, when we strengthen our immune system, or when we get a foot zone for our immune system, we're just not doing the lymphatic system to make sure everything's flowing. So we have meridian lines in our body, invisible. They're energy lines that go up and down our body, and they help with the flow of energy, right? A lot of times we're feeling stuck, stagnant, and it's because things are not moving properly within us. So when you get a foot zone, it helps move energy so that it doesn't stay stuck and stagnant. So with the lymphatics, or not the, excuse me, the immune system, we're not only going to look at the lungs, but we'd look at the digestive system, and we'd look at the adrenals, and we'd look at a lot of different things, right? It's not just if you have a cough, we're just not going to look at the lungs. But I'm telling you, emotions get stored in the lungs too. And when you get a foot zone session done, it works on releasing emotions as well. But so, for instance, in the lungs, it's where grief, sadness, if you feel like life is heavy, that is where a lot of the emotions get stored, is in the lung area. And I can tell if that's going on too. So when you do get a regular foot zone session to support your immune system, it will really help all of the body systems. There's 11 body systems, and getting a regular foot zone will just help you get sick less. So you and your loved ones, give it a try. It is just an amazing modality. It's natural, it's holistic, and it's a great opportunity to try to get your body in alignment and feeling good. So get a foot zone, look for someone. You can Google it, look for someone in your area, or message, and I'd be happy to look for someone in your area as well. If you're having a hard time, I have connections to where I can help you find a foot zone practitioner near you. God bless you in your healing journey, and just know that you are doing so much better than you think you are, and you are where you're at because you're supposed to be. You're meant to be on your journey where you're at, but we're not meant to stay stuck, and we're not meant to stay stagnant. So if that's how you're feeling, we are meant to keep growing and learning and moving along and progressing in our journey of this beautiful life. So if you're feeling that, then there is hope, because there is healing for everyone, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. God bless, and until tomorrow, I will be doing a Saturday post, but just because it's Foot Zone Friday, no matter what day of the week you're listening to this, it's for every day of the week. Foot Zone sessions are just a blessing. So God bless, and until next time, bye.